Hello everybody and welcome to the Kansas Speedway for the opening race of the round of 12 in our 2004 and our 2003 season here. The Kansas Speedway for the Banquet 400 here for a second time this season coming here to Kansas. Ricky Rudd starts on the front row alongside Joe Nemechek as the green flag is out and we are green and underway here in Kansas. The round of 12 is underway here in 2004. Nemechek the front row. Top playoff drivers Jeremy Mayfield starting in fourth as the field thunders their way down into turn one for the first time today in Kansas. Looking to decide to see if anyone today will clinch their spot in the round of 8, one step closer to winning a championship. They can get to that round of 8 here with a little bit of contact back here. Dale Jarrett, Jamie McMurray racing very hard. Jeff Gordon, Sadler, Kurt Busch Jr., Casey Kane, a lot of playoff drivers in this mid-pack. Let's see in front of the pack. It's inside the top 10 battle going on, but Ricky Rudd is driving away to start this race. Meanwhile, we got 2 and 3 wide. Back here, you got Dale Jr. split in the middle of Tony Stewart and Elliott Sadler trying to advance to the round of 8 for the second consecutive season. Earnhardt Jr. is. Stewart, of course, trying to get back to the final 4. Sadler having a tremendous season. 4 wins, looking great right now to advance to the next round, coming in second on the playoff grid. Just needs to have a solid run today, and he will be in great shape to advance to that round of 8 and keep his dream alive of winning a championship and making it to the final 4. As once again, Junior being checked up here, 3 right in front of him. Casey Kane drops behind Kurt Busch and Tony Stewart. At the front is Ricky Rudd leading over Joe Nemechek and Greg Biffle here in Kansas. Now on the lap 73, this is 3 to go in stage number 1. Nemechek in the lead, but here comes the 16 of Greg Biffle trying to take the lead away from Nemechek. Biffle just got eliminated from the playoffs in the first round after a crash early at Dover. The cutoff race eliminated him as now he takes the lead from Joe Nemechek, trying to get a stage win. Of course, now right after he's eliminated from the playoffs, he's running very well, up in contention for his second win of the season. Of course, Biffle managed to pull off the upset in Sonoma late in that race, but can't quite do anything here today. Now we're in the playoffs since then, but now he's trying to get the win here, holding off Joe Nemechek, who's got to run down the backstretch here for the lead in the stage win. Here comes Joe Nemechek with 2 to go in stage 1. Nemechek to the inside of Biffle. His run will fall away. He'll have to check up, get back behind Biffle as Biffle clears and looks to try to hold off Nemechek and Rudd here. Come to the line at the end of the stage here. We reward some stage points. If there's any playoff drivers in the top 10, which there are, they will get big points to help them out in their quest to advance the round of 8. Nemechek once again diving low on Greg Biffle in turn 1. No luck right there. Does not get the momentum. Closing in now on the exit of turn 2. Nemechek closes in big time on Biffle, the quarter panel, but Biffle forces him to check up as he shuts the door on him. And pretty much should have this stage win secured us through 3 and 4 for the final time here in stage 1. Looks like it's going to be Roush Racing and Greg Biffle bringing home a stage victory as the lap cars cross the line. And it will be Greg Biffle winning stage 1 here in Kansas. Nemechek second, Rudd in third, Dale Jarrett fourth, Brendan Gaughan fifth, Mayfield sixth, McMurray seventh. Dale Earnhardt Jr. will come home 8th, Elliott Sadler 9th, and Bobby Labonte is their top 10. So Sadler, Jr., McMurray, and Mayfield, those 4 drivers get good stage points this first stage. Now back underway in stage 2, lap 80. Lineup shaken up a little bit by pit strategy here at the beginning of the second stage. Dale Jarrett in the lead, Dale Earnhardt Jr. in second, trying to win his way to the round of 8. What a run it would be if Dale Jr. could get it done. On the inside, got a couple of lap cars here, the 45 of Kyle Petty, the 84 of Kyle Busch, making one of his limited starts this season. That Hendrick before he goes full-time next season, and the 5 car replacing Terry Labonte. As Jarrett in the lead, Dale Earnhardt Jr. into second, trying to chase Dale Jarrett down. Of course, Dale Jarrett won Chicagoland, but was the only winner to miss the playoffs as he was that first guy out by 1 singular point to Casey Mears and Kurt Busch. That was the drama that happened at Daytona a couple of episodes ago. Now here we are at Kansas, this round of 12. He's leading, Dale Jr. second, and everyone else being stacked up back here. Bobby Labonte, Rusty Wallace, Mark Martin are both multiple laps down, having rough days today, as are Newman, Harvick, Johnson. So a lot of playoff guys are struggling today. Basically, half of them are struggling, half of them are doing pretty well. So it's basically even split which guys are doing good, which guys are doing bad. Jeff Gordon's doing pretty well. Gordon finds himself up in the top 5 right now, almost wrecking right there. Carl Edwards came down really tight on Matt Kenseth, squeezed him down low, forced Kyle Petty to get out of the throttle up on that high line of the racetrack as Jeff Gordon tries to get by here with Kenseth. As they continue to battle with the lap cars, back at the front of the field here, still racing. Got Hermie Sadler, Scott Riggs everywhere. See, there's Newman, Johnson, Kurt Busch, Mayfield back in traffic, trying to work their way forwards. Tony Stewart, Elliott Sadler got really done in by that caution strategy. They will really work their way through all the lap cars here to get back up to the front of the field. I mean, Nemechek's back here, Ricky Rudd, all the contenders that were leading have to now get their way through with this little strategy shake up here at the beginning of the second stage. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. will lead the way here in Kansas. And now a caution has come out, knocking out Michael Waltrip and Todd Bodine out of this race, the 50 and the 15. leaving 40 in the race as we get back underway here. It's going to be with 20 to go in stage 2. And Joe Nemechek back in the lead. Jeremy Mayfield second. McMurray third. Dale Jr. fourth. Jeff Gordon fifth. And Kurt Busch in sixth. The playoff drivers second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth here at Kansas, trying to find their way through. Here comes Jeremy Mayfield for the lead, 3 wide in the middle of Nemechek and Kevin Harvick as Mayfield tries to find his way into the round of 8 with a win. It would be a career season for him and a team career season for Evernham Motorsports. Evernham's team has never made the round of 8 in their history. With Bill Elliott or now Jeremy Mayfield to give their best opportunities. He also got Casey Kane trying to get both through, so he takes the lead. Now here we are, 2 to go in stage 2. Nemechek's leading, but Mayfield right on the back bumper of Nemechek, trying to take the stage win away. Mayfield to the inside. Here comes Mayfield going for the lead in the stage win. The playoff point would be crucial if he could get it here today for that next round. As he goes to the inside of Joe Nemechek, he's going to get blocked by the lap car of Kyle Petty. It's going to block the 19 of Mayfield, and Nemechek a huge run on the outside lane, and Nemechek is comfortably clear for the lead and looks to easily bring home the stage win here as Mayfield just got done in by Kyle Petty right there. Going to cost him a stage win and more importantly a playoff point for that next round. So close. Now let's do the final corner. Joe Nemechek will win stage 2 here in Kansas. Second place will be Jeremy Mayfield earning a solid 9 points. Third place will be Greg Biffle. Sadler a good 4th. McMurray strong 5th. Rudd 6th. Dale Jr. very good in 7th. Kurt Busch great in 8th. The 9th place will be Dale Jarrett, and Jeff Gordon will earn the last stage point here in stage 2 at Kansas, just beating out Tony Stewart, but it is your stage 2 winner, Joe Nemechek, besting Jeremy Mayfield. Now we move on. Later in this race, 18 laps to go. Nemechek in the lead, Mayfield second, Biffle third, Rudd fourth. These are the 4 contenders for the win, basically, as has been all race long. Here comes Mayfield again. Mayfield looks to the inside of Nemechek for the lead, and here he comes. Jeremy Mayfield to the inside of Joe Nemechek for the lead here. With just 17 to go, he'll take the lead away. Mayfield to the point, trying to lock himself in the round of 8. Now here we are now, just 7 laps to go in this race. Nemechek back out front. Mayfield still right behind, trying to make a move, as is the 21 of Ricky Rudd, trying to get by Joe Nemechek here. Can Nemechek hold on and finally get that elusive victory in the 0-1 machine? Mayfield is hunting him down right behind, trying to get to that next round of the playoffs. He knows what it would mean. And behind us, the 16 of Greg Biffle's got problems. Biffle's slowing. The 16 of Greg Biffle, mechanical failure with just 7 to go after running top 5 all day long, leading laps. The 16 is going to have a late race problem here, and it's going to cost him a lap or 2 and put him out of contention. Now we still have a battle for the lead here. Nemechek and Mayfield. Nemechek holds it now. Coming to this 5 to go. Mayfield dives to the inside of Joe Nemechek in lap traffic. Scott Wimmer causing havoc. And where have we seen that before? Now just 5 to go here in Kansas. Mayfield to the inside of Joe Nemechek takes the lead away. Mayfield back in the lead. Ricky Rudd to second. Nemechek stuck behind Wimmer in third. That could have been the race right there. And here we are, white flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank at Kansas for Jeremy Mayfield. About to clinch his spot in the round of 8 in the playoffs and be one step closer to competing for a championship at Homestead, Miami in a couple of weeks. As now Mayfield looking to the inside of the lap car, the 84 of Kyle Busch here, the last car he should be passing here before he takes the checkered flag. Jimmy Johnson up ahead, multiple laps down, struggling today as well. But Mayfield negotiated lap traffic the best, made the right moves when it counted, and it's going to pay off. As we turn forward the final time, Jeremy Mayfield is going to win at Kansas and clinch his spot in the round of 8 in the playoffs. Joe Nemechek comes home second, Ricky Rudd third, Elliott Sadler very strong in fourth, as well as Dale Earnhardt Jr. in fifth, Jamie Mack in sixth, Dale Jarrett in the 88 will come home in seventh, then Kurt Busch 8th, Jeff Burton 9th, and Bobby Labonte rounds their top 10 today in Kansas as Jeremy Mayfield win and advances to the round of 8. See the final race results on the left side of your screen, and only 7 cars that finished on the lead lap. And we'll see the updated playoff grid after race 1 of the round of 12 momentarily. And I see up to the playoff grid, of course, Jeremy Mayfield locks himself in the round of 8 with the big win here at Kansas. Elliott Souther, very strong run, looking great, plus 34 above the cut line. Dale Jr., Jamie Mack, also good runs, both double digits above the cut line. Jimmy Johnson falls to only plus 9 above the cut line. Jeff Gordon at just plus 6. Mark Martin plus 5. And Kurt Busch on the bubble, 1 point above Ryan Newman for the final transfer spot at the round of 8. Tony Stewart out by 2. Casey Kane out by 6. And Rusty Wallace out by 10. Has some work to do at our next 2 races at Charlotte and Talladega in the round of 12. So until the next episode at Charlotte Motor Speedway, I hope you all have a good one.